Hey guys! I'll give you guys a second to hop on. I'm super excited about today's live. It's going to be a little bit different. We're going to focus on the nutrition. We're going to focus on ways to prepare your body for surgery. Hey girl! So I'm really, really excited about today. I hope that you guys all stay tuned. We'll talk about vitamins. We're going to talk about what to eat post-op to help your healing, to keep that booty. Hey girl! So I'm super excited about today's live. For those that miss it, I'm going to be very sad. No, we're going to try to save this live as well. So if you guys do miss it, hopefully you guys are able to see it much later on. So I'll just give you guys a second to hop on. Happy Wednesday. Okay, let's see. Like, we're in that awkward, like, is it winter or not winter yet stage here in California. So, hi! Oh, you look so pretty. I'm so excited.
Oh, thanks. I'm so excited to be here. Thanks for having me on.
Yes, yes. So for those that don't know, Bailey and I met maybe 2 years ago, and she's been such a blessing in my life, definitely has helped me with my weight loss journey. So I wanted to share my secret weapon with you guys all. So this is Bailey.
Hi, guys. Welcome on to the call. I'm so excited you guys are on this live, and I just wanted to share a couple tidbits with you guys on my personal journey and what's really helped me, as well as helped Mariah in her recovery, as well from having a baby. She looks phenomenal. Doesn't she look amazing?
A whole baby. Thank
a
you.
whole baby. So I just want to tell you a little bit about my own personal journey and how I was able to use this amazing nutrition system called Isogenics through my entire season of life. I was first introduced as a college athlete, and so I used it to lose 17.5 pounds in 30 days, which those results are not typical, but by sticking to the system, I was really able to just give my body the nutrition that it needs and that we were created to have. And so I used that in college, and that was about 5 years ago. I've been on the system for a total of 6 years, and it's really convenient. And I actually was able to lose all 29 pounds of my baby weight within 3 weeks after having my son by using this nutrition. So that kind of puts in perspective how simple it has been. And just like there's certain products that'll be really, really awesome for you guys, both pre-op before you have your surgery and also post-op, that are so crucial that you get really, really good, strong nutrition in. So I just want to talk a little about my personal routine. Is that good? You want to share?
Yes, yes. And mind you, Bailey's very humble, but her son is actually younger than my son. So she looks amazing. She's definitely been an inspiration. So go ahead and talk about your journey and give us a little bit of tidbits.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. So on my personal routine, it's really simple. I love the ease of this nutrition. Guys, I have a newborn. I don't have a lot of time to really prep my food, and also time to go to the grocery store because it's a lot. It's a big commitment. And so I actually use our meal replacement shakes 2 times a day. So for breakfast, every single day, non-negotiable. It's so simple, with my vitamin pack. And I used to be a person that would open like thousands of vitamin containers in the morning to make sure I was getting all the stuff. And I love that our vitamins are so simple and a super convenient little pillow pack. So it gives you everything that you need to be successful and really get those nutrients, the micronutrients that you wouldn't get from your food, to really fill in the gaps in your diet. And so I take my vitamins in the morning. I take something called our Natural Accelerator, which is a metabolism booster. Huge before you're going to have surgery, because you really want to rev that metabolism to burn through your food quicker. That helps and aid in weight loss. And then you're going to have either a shake for lunch or dinner. And so I love that I usually do it at lunch so that I can have dinner with my family. And we also have a product called Ionic Supreme that really helps in just like your mood swings and just helping you really have nature's answer to stress. So if anyone ever says like they don't have stress in their body or stress in their life, I totally think they're lying, because that's just part of life. And so we call it like our mommy juice. It's amazing. It really helps us just stay level with everything that we got going on. And then all I have to worry about at the grocery store is buying food for dinner. So really simple, nothing too crazy. It's really maintainable. I've been doing it for 6 years, and I've saved so much money on food, because how many of you guys at the end of the week, you have the best intentions on Monday, you go to the grocery store, get all the goods, and by Sunday you had life happen and you're running around all over the place, and you forget to cook half of the things, or you still have these vegetables in your fridge that you never even touched and you end up throwing away, and you throw away your money. And so I love with this system that I completely consume everything and I'm getting like the good stuff. So that's kind of my daily routine.
Okay, and we talk a lot about BMI. BMI is a very big deal here in the surgery community. If your BMI is too high, most doctors will not touch you. If your BMI, you know, some people have it too low, I guess you have to raise it. So BMI is very important as you prepare for surgery and just losing the weight. I also talk to a lot of girls, and I tell them, if you're not within 10 pounds of your goal weight, you probably should hold off on surgery, because surgery is not necessarily a quick fix. And just changing your lifestyle prior to having surgery so that post-op, you're definitely on the right path and you're not craving all the bad foods that you might have ate prior to having surgery. So we always talk about that as well.
Sure.
So as far as the different products, what would you say is your favorite?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I would say probably either the shakes, just because they're so simple and they are true. Like, they're less than $3 a shake. It's like it's a full meal replacement and it's so convenient. I would also say our e-shots are amazing. We just came out with a brand new energy drink last week too. So if there's any ladies out there that just run and you never take time to just pause, our energy drink is amazing. It's all raw, natural ingredients. I just saw someone ask about keto. So all of our stuff can be put into a keto diet if that's something that you're really passionate about. The keto diet in itself is interesting because it can be really harmful for your heart. And so by using these products to adjust into a keto friendly diet, you absolutely can do that and still get really, really amazing results. I would tell you that the results you would see from this are even compared to the heart healthy diet. We do third-party studies, and it's so crazy. They put the results side by side, and the people that used our system had far better weight loss results, which is really amazing.
Right. I think there's always like different weight loss fads, right? There was like,
Totally.
don't eat any carbs. Okay, now eat only meat. Now don't eat any meat. Now eat this. So I think just having like a system that's already pre-planned. I know you talked about like different macros and things of that sort that each shake has in it. So everything's just pre-planned for you. It makes it really simple.
So simple, and it's all going off of a app, which is really cool. I'll touch on this real quick. Someone asked, how is keto harmful for your heart? The main goal with keto is to increase your fat intake, and so that can be really hard for your heart to digest. And like, think about it, your body wasn't consumed to eat bacon 24/7, and that's like something that people can do with that. So that's a side note. But as far as Isagenix goes, it's definitely going to be that well-balanced, healthy lifestyle. And that's the goal, is to find something that works really simple for you pre-surgery to prepare your body. But also, we're talking longevity. So I've been on the system for 6 years, and I've used it in every different season of my life, to use for weight loss, to use to maintain the weight that I'm at, to really see really, really awesome muscle growth at the same time too. And we're going to touch at the end on how you can get access to this amazing nutrition, and how Mimi can be really awesome for you in that, just as like a coach to really guide you through that too.
So one thing that some girls talk about, they'll be like, oh, Mimi, is this like Herbalife? Is this, you know, I've tried other different products. I went to GNC and I bought a protein shake. I'm using it. Like, how is it in comparison to like other nutritional systems that are out there now?
Totally. Okay, so I'm so glad you asked that, because there's so many different things out there that it's hard to educate yourself if you're not sure. So the biggest thing I would tell you that Isagenix sets apart from other different systems on the market, number one thing is we have non-GMO, no soy, no compromised products. They're all gluten-free, and they're not going to have any artificial anything. So no artificial sugars, sweeteners, flavors, none of that. And that was really big for me, because I wanted to make sure I was putting all natural things in my body when I started the system. And so that's going to be the biggest thing. I would say the second biggest thing is the non-compromised products. A lot of things that you see at the store, maybe at GNC or even at Sprouts if you're shopping organic, have fillers in them to make them less expensive, but it's not truly what you're seeing on the bottle. And that's a big deal. Most people don't know that. And so they buy it and they're like, oh, they see an organic label, or they see that it's like all natural, and they buy it, but they don't realize that what they're getting, their body is actually not breaking breaking down. So the nutrients and the products are not truly what they're getting. And so with isogenics, it's not that way. And as far as soy goes, for women, soy can be really hard for your body to break down, like really, really hard. And that's
Right.
why with other systems, people could see results initially, but then over time end up gaining their weight back, which that, unless you're shifting your habits and then going right back to your old habits, that won't be the case with isogenics. And also someone just asked a quick question about weight gain. So my sister actually is a college student. She is in nursing school, and she used the system for weight gain to put on healthy weight because our products have really, really high source protein. And so you can use them in a way to put on healthy weight onto your body as well. There's different kinds of protein shakes with different protein content. So 24 grams at 240 calories versus like a 36-gram shake that has 280 calories. So there's definitely fluctuation in that as well.
Okay. And so you've been on the product for 6 years. How do you not stay bored? Like, how do you change it up? Like, what, do you just change your flavors, or how have you not like become complacent, I guess? Yeah.
Absolutely. So my aunt actually was a chef, and she cooked on Channel 12. And so when she was first, my mom told her about the product, she was like, there's no way I'm going to be like drinking my food. I'm a chef. Like, I love flavor. And so she has actually come up with a lot of really, really yum recipes with the shakes to mix it up. So like you could do like a chocolate peanut butter with like cocoa nibs in it. You can even add like cold brew as your water, and so that it comes like a blended mocha from Starbucks, like a frappuccino. If you're like a fruity flavor, there's like an orange dreamsicle that's really yummy, or you can add in like fresh fruit. So honestly, I'm really a creature of habit. I love chocolate peanut butter, and I oftentimes have that first thing in the morning. But the crazy thing is, I don't get sick of the shakes, and I really thought that I would, but it's something that my body craves because of what's in it, because we really were designed to have high quality protein in our diet, and also protein pacing. And that's something that sets us apart too, is your body needs a little bit of protein throughout the day versus like, how many of you guys are working and you go all day long without eating like a good solid meal, and you get home at nighttime and then you're like want everything in the pantry because you're just so hungry? That's
Right.
really hard for your body to break down and for your metabolism to stay consistent. And so that is something that's really beneficial for this too.
Right. And I know we also talked about like you don't have to work out, 7 days a week for 4 hours a day or anything like that in order to have this system, work for you. I know like a lot of women, they're working, they've got kids to take care of, they've got, different businesses that they're running. So this is definitely something that I know in my life, I can relate to. I'm always running around. I'm a new mom, and I do 100 different things. I wear different hats, and definitely something that's been easy for me. So that's also great too.
Totally. Yeah. I actually saw better results when I wasn't working out 6 days a week and beating my body up in the gym, and I was actually just doing a couple mindful workouts a week versus like every single day for 3 to 4 hours, which was just extreme in college. I didn't see as good as results of just really filling my body with good solid nutrition and then doing a couple workouts throughout the week.
Right. What do you do as far as, like you talked about like a couple of the different products that you're using, as far as like changing it up, do you have like any suggestions for like women that are really trying to lose the weight quickly in a way? Because I know you mentioned that you lost like 17 pounds in 30 days. So for the women that are kind of trying to be like on a quicker path, like what would you recommend?
So I would recommend something that we call our value pack, and it's really going to give you everything you need to be successful. So 2 shakes a day. It's also going to give you everything you need to be successful with our intermittent cleansing system. And it is like an intermittent fasting, but it's supported. And so it's going to give you all the things you need to be successful. And the biggest piece of advice I would tell you, I've been coaching people through using these products for all 6 years that I've been using them. And the people that see the quickest results are the ones that stay the most committed to the process. So the biggest thing to understand is let's say someone, for instance, had to lose 45 pounds. Well, I could tell you that I guarantee that they didn't gain 45 pounds in 30 days. And so to
Right.
really give your body grace in the process, because it is going to be something new, and Isagenix guarantees results, you guys. So when you use these products, you are guaranteed to see results if you commit to the process and commit to the system. And like I said, it's so simple. Everything's ran from an app. You can set alarms for yourself. You have accountability in our group, which is amazing because who likes to achieve their goals alone? It's much harder. We were meant to do life in community. And so the fact that you're not going to be doing this by yourself and you have like that accountability partner, whether it's Mimi, whether it's me, someone else in the group, it's going to be really key for your success.
Okay. And then I know you mentioned that your mom has had surgery in the past,
Yeah.
and talk about her healing process alongside with Isagenix.
Absolutely. So she had surgery 2 years ago after having 4 kiddos, and her recovery with these products was amazing because a lot of our body is made up of proteins. And so the fact that you can get a really simple, convenient source of high quality protein to use as post-op is huge. Also, I would tell you guys that even when I had my baby, it was so hard for me to go to the bathroom. How many guys, when you take really hard medicine, have a hard time going to the bathroom? Like, that was so me, and it was really a struggle because nobody talks about it, but it's so true. And so our IsaFlush is a product that's magnesium that you would take right before bed, and it really helps you stay consistent in going to the bathroom. And I would say that was probably a lifesaver product for her. And then also, just when you have medication on board like that, it can be really hard on your belly. And so having the shakes to have like a simplicity to fill the gaps. And then with the cleansing, you can do different forms of cleansing. And so post-op, I often recommend nightly cleansing if it's something that you talk to your doctor and you feel like that's the best support for you, to really help get rid of inflammation, which can be hard, especially when you have any kind of trauma to your body.
Right. I know that's something that I can relate to. I had bowel movement mishaps for like the first 6 days after my last surgery, and it was terrible, terrible. And then I was like put on some crazy medicine, and that was even worse. It just was terrible.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I definitely would recommend not waiting to try a different product. So yeah. Anything else you want to mention or talk about?
I think the only tip that I would really want to give you guys is as you're going through this journey, whether you choose to use the products or not, I will tell you that this would definitely speed up your process, especially if you're looking for weight loss or weight gain, but also that if you're not getting in half your body in water weight in water intake throughout the day, you need to. And I would advise you to do it by 4 p.m. so that you're not going to the bathroom all night, because that can be annoying.
Right.
But really to help your body just get what it needs, especially if you live somewhere where it's hot. I live in Arizona, and I often don't take in enough water. And so the days I realize that I do, it's so key. And we also have a product that's full of electrolytes that's really helpful in recovery and pre-op as well. And that is something that I drink in my water often. And so that's what I would give you. If you guys have any questions or you are interested, you have personalized questions, I just wanted to extend the offer. We would love to one-on-one give you a free consultation to really give you information on how this could best be customizable for your situation personally. So if that's something that interests you, please shoot Mimi a message, and she will set up a one-on-one phone call with her and I so that you guys can really have all that information and really be educated and get going on your goals.
Right. Do you guys have any questions? Someone said, what's the name of the company? Looks like she just logged on. I'm definitely going to be saving this live. I know people are working and driving and traffic, so we'll definitely be saving the live.
Yes, so this is Isagenix. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of it. We've been around for 18 years. It is amazing. My entire family, from me being 25 all the way down to my youngest sibling who's 11, uses the system, and my grandparents use it. So it's for all walks of life, all different goals, whatever your goals are. We can definitely help customize something for you.
There's actually a kid package now, isn't there?
There is, yeah. We came out with kid shakes a couple weeks ago, which you guys, it's phenomenal. There's nothing on the market that has something directed for our children, and I'm so excited once our boys get old enough to have this solid nutrition. It's going to be a game changer, like for focus in school, all the things.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I can't wait for that. Let's see. Do you think I can lose 20 pounds by January 13th?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, and a lot of that is water weight too. I didn't realize, I know my body personally, I try to stay away from a lot of sodium because I retain a lot of water weight. And then if I don't sweat out like all the water that I'm intaking, my face just blows up. And I'm like, what's going on?
Yep.
So yeah, a lot of
Totally.
water weight has to do with that as well.
Yeah, 100%. 25 pounds by February, yes. You guys, the biggest thing with this also, your mindset is huge. And having someone to constantly be in contact with, like, hey, this is what I'm experiencing. What do you recommend? Like, it is a game changer. I know that even with Mimi, with her results and how she had a bounce back. What have you lost since you had your son?
64 pounds in 6 months,
Insane.
which
64
was
pounds.
crazy because I started the program when I was about 20 weeks. So like halfway through my pregnancy, I started the program and I would like crave the protein shakes. Like I wasn't craving like Reese's and like weird stuff. I was craving
Yeah.
protein shakes. It was so weird. And my son's so strong now. So I wonder if that has anything to do with what he was
Sure.
developing there. But I started at 20 weeks. I maintained my weight really well until like my last month. I had preeclampsia. I got really sick. So like I think I had only gained about 20 pounds until about my like 7.5, 8 month appointment, and then all of a sudden my weight just went up, went up. With the preeclampsia, they had a special kind of medicine that was pumping in me for 6 days at the hospital. I left huge, you guys. I left 232 pounds. I cried. I said, "There's no way I'm coming back from this." Like I was like, "What did I do? Why? Why? So, I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to try to lose 10 pounds at a time, 10 pounds at a time. And I kind of stayed consistent. I go to the gym. I've started different workout classes. I tell girls, if you guys are interested in like kind of ramping up your fitness, try to go to like group classes. Cause like
Yeah.
especially if you haven't been there for a while, you don't know what to do. You're like, oh, people are looking at me. So when you go to like little fun group classes, I just started a hip hop class. I am not the best dancer in the world, but it's fun. And there's other girls that I've met through that class. It's been really fun. It's kind of been like a social hour for me. So I talk about that, and then I just started spin as well. So I'm just like starting different like little classes, trying to get myself back into it, and just making little daily goals to move my body. So, whether it's just taking a walk around a lake or, going to one of the fitness classes, but just definitely staying consistent and like trusting the process. And like I said, I'm at the point where like I get on the scale and I'm like, this can't be right. Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. This can't be right. And I mean, there's days where I do have like my moments where I'm like, you know what? I'm going out to eat with friends. Like I'm going to eat this and this and that. But you know what? Tomorrow I know I'm going to do this and this and that. So
Totally.
I think it
I
definitely.
love the flexibility. Like I love ice cream, you guys. Like I love ice cream, and if I couldn't eat it being on this system, I would be super bummed. So I love that I don't coach people to diet by any means, because think about this: when you're dieting, whatever you're taking out of your diet, the things that you're not eating, because you're like, oh, I gotta cut carbs, I gotta cut bread, I'm not eating any pasta. Like when you reintroduce those things, you crave them. Like that's just how your body is. And so think about having the perfect portion of a healthy lifestyle that's easy to maintain. If you want to go have drinks in like a board at Postino's with your girls, like go do that. And then sometime during the week, you can still do your cleanse and intermittent fasting and really support your digestive system and see those results and feel good, like have good energy.
Right. It's all about balance. That's what I tell people.
Totally.
Now, I know that there's some girls that I've spoken to in regards to like different nutritional systems, and they're like, yeah, well, I tried this and such, and I tried it for 30 days and I lost weight, and then as soon as I stopped using it, I gained all the way back. But it kind of goes hand in hand with what you're saying. Like the moment that you're like, I can't eat this, I can't eat that, don't eat these, you start to crave it, especially when you stop using, meal replacement shakes or things of that sort. That could be a reason why people feel like they gain weight after, or I just think it has to be a lifestyle. So we talk about lifestyle changes. Yeah.
Yes, I agree. Balance is everything. And I saw, Alyssa, you asked what the website is. So if you send Mimi a direct message, she will totally hook you up and give you all the details that you need to set you up for your custom system for yourself.
Now, if you guys hit me on my personal page, it's a lot easier. Common theme on this page, I get DMs and then I respond, and then they go to the bottom and then I respond to something else, and then like you're like on the bottom and I'm like, I forgot what this person's name is. So if you guys hit me on my personal page, I'm a lot less popular. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a lot less popular on my personal page. No one hits me up. So you guys can feel free to hit me up on my personal page.
I love it. I love it. Well, thank you so much for having me on. I love being able to be a part and just pour into this community, and I would love to be a resource for you guys. Mimi is amazing, and she is totally a product of the product. She is living out everything that it stands for, and she's going to be a great resource for you guys.
Thank you. And if you guys actually want more information, there's actually a huge Facebook community that I can possibly add you to. Is there like a link to that, or do we just have to maybe just have them add my Facebook? Or
Is if you guys add her on Facebook, she'll put you in that page. It's a private resource. There's over 70,000 people in there that have so many testimonies, like whatever your occupation is, if you have a certain dietary restriction, whatever that looks like, you can find a common ground with someone in that page to read on their story and see if it's something that would work for you. So yeah, that's the easiest way to do it. Shoot her a friend request on Facebook. It's Mimi Love, and when you do that, she will add you into the page, and it's called Free to Be, so that way you know what you're looking for.
You're like, what group is this?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to kind of, explain more details. You're so knowledgeable. So we'll have to talk to you soon. We'll have to set up another meeting with you.
Yes, totally. I think we talked about doing some kind of like healthy tip Tuesday every couple of weeks. So be on the lookout.
Yeah, that'd be good. Try to keep everyone, on their toes and just continue to learn. It's all a learning process.
Absolutely. I learn every single day, and this is something I've been doing for a while.
Yeah. All right. All right. Well, thank you so much. I'm definitely going to save this live. Hopefully I'll have it posted sometime this week. So watch out for it. Thank you, Bailey.
Awesome. You're welcome. Bye, girlie.